The most wonderful time of the year. Although, let's be honest, around the holidays, things really add up. But here's the good news. Only at Verizon, you can get a single line for $50 per month when you switch and bring your phone. So while ice skating for two is definitely costing more, here at Verizon, you can save. Gifts for your third cousins? Steep. A single line with Verizon? Not so steep. A real tree? Pricey. A single line with Verizon? Less pricey. Flights to see Mima and Pops? Those are up. A $50 per month single line? That's down. Even a trip to the Atlanta Holiday Market will cost you more. But with Verizon, you can switch and bring your phone for just $50 per month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. All this to say, during the holiday season, when everything is costing more, you can get more for less right now at a local Verizon store. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G, 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
Welcome to Meeting Malcolmus, a pavement podcast.
Hey, it's JD here, back for another week of pondering the endlessness of the stars that are the songs in the catalog of seminal indie rock band Pavement, looking past the event horizon and trying to determine what we can about this incredible, incredible band. I am uncool and underqualified, but I've got the telescope, and God damn it, we're going to see something pretty fucking spectacular. So there's that. How you doing? I'm okay. I am persevering, I suppose, as they say it. I was supposed to get my vaccination last week. It got rescheduled to this week, and now it's been rescheduled till next week. And this is my first vaccination. So, you know, I'm feeling a little anxious, I suppose, about that. But I'm sure it will all turn out in the end, and, you know, we'll all live a happy, fruitful life. So there's that. Honestly, though, I've been avoiding sitting down behind the microphone, essentially because things were just getting a bit too heavy for me, and I truly hate to, just ramble on incessantly here about, my headspace. That's a time and place for a psychiatrist, I suppose. And, I don't want to burden you with that. I don't want you to wear out your fast forward button, fast forwarding, just getting to the song, right? Speaking of songs, today we're starting the second EP from the Terror Twilight album, and it is the Major Leagues EP, which has a bundle of great songs on it, including the one we're going to listen to today. A little different than we've heard in the past, but we'll get into that as time goes on. There is no real news to report about the band. Still looking to speak to Spiral at some point about, Terror Twilight updates, touring updates. He's been a bit coy with some other publications, and I'm hoping he'll be a bit more outward when he speaks to us and lets us know, in on the plan. I'm guessing, the rider that had Pavement playing only one show or two shows in 2020 exclusively has some sort of attachment to it, like a force majeure attachment to it or something. I can't imagine that they're trapped in limbo and can't do a tour on their own. So stay tuned for that. Been doing some planning for the 100th episode, and should have a good show for you for that one. We're going to avoid covering a song on that episode, but we're going to talk about songs. We're going to listen to a bunch of songs and have a bunch of guests. And I think, that should be a lot of fun. So 100 episodes. This is 98 today. So a couple weeks. In the meantime, if you want to listen to something else that I've been taking part in, I was part of the Malcolm's Conundrum panel, and that episode drops on Saturday. If you're a subscriber, you'll get that in your feed. If not, visit, I'll retweet it on Twitter. I'll probably put it in the Facebook group. What the fuck is that? The edible is kicking in. It's very weird. It's very weird to be talking to you and feeling it creeping through my body. I guess because I'm more aware of what I'm doing right now, I can feel it actually seeping, into my bloodstream, and it's a relief. I won't lie to you. It's a fucking straight up relief. So there's that. What do you say I'm trying to think of having emails. I know I have emails, but a lot of them are, again, sort of addressed to me and not the show per se. So I've been getting a lot of nice emails from you inquiring where I've been again. And again, that was just, if you listen to the last episode, I think you'll get it. But if you don't, if this is your first time, welcome. Wipe your feet. Oh God. Yeah, I'm doing the Saturday. Speaking of wipe your feet, I always use that as sort of a, I don't know, something that I go back to, I guess, with the SNL podcast, and it's been going pretty good. But man, I have a difficult time sitting down and just doing the work. I've done the interviews, but now I got to do the editing, and it's just like, piss. This is work. Anyway, what do you say we listen to the track that we have intended on listening to today? It's a little ditty by Mr. Stairs, and it's called Your Time to Change. It was recorded in the Louder Than You Think studios, and it's just he and Gary. I reached out to him and asked because I didn't know who the vocals were on this track. I was listening, and I couldn't identify the vocals. It doesn't sound like Spiral does in most of his tracks when he's singing clean. And then the track itself is very different as well. It typically Spiral songs are very poppy and hummable and a lot of fun. And I'm not saying this one isn't fun. It's just different. It's just, I would love to know more about the era that this was produced in. I'm guessing it was, back in the old sessions, but like what time period of the sessions? The Gary sessions go from 88 all the way through to 92. So I mean, there's stuff with Gary in 92. So is this early? Is this late? I don't know, but it's different. Have you ever heard it? This is a tough one to get. It's not on any of the bonus records, the expanded editions. It's only available, as far as I know it, on this EP, and along with a couple other songs. So I was really pleased to finally buy the EP and get it uploaded into my computer. Because some of these songs I couldn't even find. This song, for example, I couldn't even find on YouTube. So I couldn't rip it from YouTube and drop it into the podcast. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's listen to the fucking song. It's called Your Time to Change on Meeting Malcolmus, a Pavement podcast.
Time to change your life arrange. He's not sure what to say. He's about to lose his mind today, and it's all about to change. About to change. I find it hard every time you stand. She's not
So what did you think of that? I listened to it a couple times, and a couple thoughts came into my head. One is that it's far more obvious to me now that I know it's Spiral, that it's Spiral. When I was listening to it the other day, I was like, I think it's Spiral. But like the voice sounds a little bit different, you know? And now listening to it, I'm like, oh boy, no, that's absolutely Scott. That's, you know. The second thing is I sort of underplayed the song in the introduction as I was introducing it. Because upon further listening, and maybe you'll have this experience too if you listen to it more than a couple times, I think that's one of Spiral's best Pavement songs. I think that's a really fucking good song. And, you know, again, I say it lacks the poppiness. It's still very poppy. It's still fucking wonderful. It's just more low key, right? It's less major chord, more minor chord, I suppose would be the best way to put it. There's a certain sadness to this song. Man, I wish I knew what era it came out in. Like, how does this not end up, if it's Crooked Rain era, how does this not end up on Crooked Rain? I mean, I guess it doesn't fit. But boy, oh boy, it's good. It fits. It would fit beautifully on Slanted. Like, I think it would have been beautiful on Slanted. You can even hear some sort of thematic gestures to, you know, the overall sort of sound. Gary's drumming, great, just great. But you know, I'm a sucker for that. In terms of lyrical content, you know, I mentioned that it's like lower key. So it's a little more on the melancholy side of pop. I would say that this is about a relationship ending. This is about, you know, in a larger way, like maybe a divorce even. Your time to change, your life arranged. She's not sure what to say. He's about to lose his mind today, and it's all about to change. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty clear. It definitely sounds like the end of, you know, a partnership, a romantic partnership like lovers would have, that married people would have. Oh boy, it's kicking in now. So yeah, I would say, Your Time to Change is a wonderful representation of this EP and of Scott in general. Like, I'm glad I got to hear this song in 2021, you know, because I've been a fan now for, 22 years. And I got to experience something new. So that's pretty fucking cool. But I would have liked this song in my life a little earlier. I dig this song enough that I want some more years to mull it over. You know, I want it to be nice and steeped at this point. But what can you do when you don't control the temporal shower dial and you can't step into your time shower to wash away years? It's a thought. Anyway, that's what I got for you this week. It's been good talking to you. It's great to be back. And we've only got a few more of these left. Wash your goddamn hands.
Meeting Malcolmus, a Pavement podcast, is a weekly affair. Connect with JD at jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. Please support the pod by rating, reviewing, or sponsoring us at meetingmalcolmus.com. And hey, I'm social. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Meeting Malcolmus.
The most wonderful time of the year. Although, let's be honest, around the holidays, things really add up. But here's the good news. Only at Verizon, you can get a single line for $50 per month when you switch and bring your phone. So while ice skating for two is definitely costing more, here at Verizon, you can save. Gifts for your third cousins? Steep. A single line with Verizon? Not so steep. A real tree? Pricey. A single line with Verizon? Less pricey. Flights to see Mima and Pops? Those are up. A $50 per month single line? That's down. Even a trip to the Atlanta Holiday Market will cost you more. But with Verizon, you can switch and bring your phone for just $50 per month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. All this to say, during the holiday season, when everything is costing more, you can get more for less right now at a local Verizon store. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G, 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.